if you looked at an old photo taken during the 1970s, it has a huge probability that it has been taken by a Kodak camera using a Kodak film and Kodak technology. That's because Kodak commanded 90% of film sales and 85% of camera sales during this period of time. Kodak was used to be one of the best in photography industry in the past, but after 2012 bankruptcy the situation has been changed. So what happened exactly? Kodak, or with its exact name of registrant, Eastman Kodak, was founded by two persons, George Eastman and Henry Strong. The brand Kodak actually doesn't come from a family name as you might expect. Actually, it doesn't have any meaning, but George Eastman and his mother created the name Kodak based on three principal concepts. It should be short, easy to pronounce, and doesn't resemble any other name or association. So, the name Kodak was simply invented to be short and stick in minds. Kodak followed a strategy of selling inexpensive cameras and making large margins from consumables such as film, chemicals, and paper. Although Kodak developed and patented the first handheld digital camera in 1975. The product was dropped for fear it would threaten Kodak's main source of income, which is photographic film business. Kodak's core business faced no pressure from competing technologies, and as Kodak executives could not imagine a world without traditional film, there was little incentive to deviate from that course. Consumers gradually switched to the digital offering from companies such as Sony. In 2001 film sales dropped, which was attributed by Kodak to the financial shocks caused by the September 11 attacks. Executives hoped that Kodak might be able to slow the shift to digital through aggressive marketing. Despite the high growth, Kodak failed to anticipate how fast digital cameras became commodities. With low profit margins, as more companies entered the market in the mid-2000s. In 2001, Kodak held the second spot in US digital camera sales, behind Sony, but it lost 60 on every camera sold. The film business, where Kodak enjoyed high profit margins, fell 18% in 2005. The combination of these two factors resulted in disappointing profits overall. Kodak had a 27% market-leading share in 1999, that dropped to 15% by 2003. In 2007, Kodak was fourth in US digital camera sales with a 9.6% share, and by 2010, it held 7% in seventh place behind Canon, Sony, Nikon, and others, according to research firm IDC. Also, an ever smaller percentage of digital pictures were being taken on dedicated digital cameras, being gradually displaced in the late 2000s by cameras on cell phones, smartphones, and tablets. Kodak then began a strategy shift. While Kodak had previously done everything in-house, CEO Antonio Perez shut down film factories and eliminated 27,000 jobs as it outsourced its manufacturing. He spent hundreds of millions of dollars to build up a high-margin printer ink business to replace falling film sales. Home photograph printers, high-speed commercial inkjet presses, workflow software, and packaging were viewed as the company's new core businesses, with sales from those four businesses projected to double to nearly $2 billion in revenue in 2013 and account for 25% of all sales. However, while Kodak named home printers as a core business as late as August 2012, at the end of September declining sales forced Kodak to announce an exit from the consumer inkjet market. In 2011, despite the turnaround progress, Kodak rapidly used up its cash reserves, stoking fears of bankruptcy. It had $957 million in cash in June 2011, down from $1.6 billion in January 2001. In 2011, Kodak reportedly explored selling off or licensing its vast portfolio of patents in order to stave off bankruptcy. By January 2012, analysts suggested that the company could enter bankruptcy followed by an auction of its patents, as it was reported to be in talks with Citigroup to provide debtor-in-possession financing. This was confirmed on January 19, 2012, when the company filed for bankruptcy protection and obtained a $950 million, 18-month credit facility from Citigroup to enable it to continue operations. Nowadays, Kodak provides packaging, functional printing, graphic communications and professional services for businesses around the world. Its main business segments are print systems, enterprise inkjet systems, micro 3D printing and packaging, software and solutions, and consumer and film. But its market share has declined since the beginning of the 2000s. And that's all for the story of Kodak decline. If you like the video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel, Luminix. Thanks for watching and see you next time.